up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
This one left side caught by Collins.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Collins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
David Njoku
from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Jackson.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
To throw again is Jackson. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Gibbs straight ahead.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. That one taken in by Neighbors. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here's Jackson. And it's caught. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Jackson now. This is caught.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. In motion right, one of the tight ends. Mahomes now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. In motion goes the tight end. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. After the interception, here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
From the 43...
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
Dances by him. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Preston Smith on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. The tight ends in motion left. To throw is Jackson.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And oh, he's just short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Jackson. That escapes the sack. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Touchdown! Brock Bowers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Caps will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guy. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you
It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Chicago. It's the Ravens and the Caps on Sunday.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Jackson now on 2nd down. Catch made by Thielen. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And he will not get it. Standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this. Of the 30. The Caps offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Higgins sent in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak.
I love this call. Ask yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down to a 1st.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Higgins sent in motion. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Jackson looking to throw. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Slot man in motion right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. On 3rd down, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown Cats.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout called by the defense. Motion man is Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. They run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. You have a tight end motioning left here. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. One of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That is incomplete. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Tory Taylor now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. One of the tight ends motions right. Now Jackson. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Ravens has it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Johnston motioning over. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get this out to the left flat. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On the play fake, Dak. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Dak facing 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. McManus's kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Caps offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Jackson now on 2nd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens now going to... On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. From the gun, Jackson. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look middle here, and he get it to Neighbors. Here's 2nd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They motion the slot man left. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll work this down inside the 35 with Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw, Jackson. That's the one thing they couldn't have. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second down, Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Prescott. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. He's gonna try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance, they took it there. Look, they're trailing late, gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They hand it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, they go with Gibbs. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's and the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.
you